Knock, knock. I'm home. I'm sorry if I was gone long. I just wanted to make sure I picked out the perfect fruit in the market. Is someone tired? Don't try to hide it from me. You're squeezing a plush as we speak. Were you about to fall asleep on the couch? It's okay if you were. I'm here now to take care of you, sweetie. No need to be embarrassed. It's only the two of us here together. I'm happy to take care of you when you're like this. I know it's something you like to hide, but with me, you can let all of that little energy out. You don't have to hide part of yourself. You can be free to who you are. What would you like to do? Do you want me to head pat you? Aw, you're such a good little sweetie. I just want to pat your head and squeeze those cute cheeks of yours. You can keep cuddling your plushie as well. I know how much they mean to you, and it's cute to see you hold on to them. Did you want to take a nap? You seem so awfully sleepy, sweetie. You can take a nap on the couch if you'd like. Here, let me go get a pillow and your favorite blanket, I'll be back in just a moment. There we are. Allow me to lift that cute head so I can put this pillow underneath. And now, I'll cover you with this blanket. Let's make sure your plushie is warm too now. We don't want them getting cold. Your giggle is just the cutest. It makes my heart feel all warm. You know what? I should read such a good sweetheart a story before your nap. I know how much you enjoy them. Let me go grab a book and I will be right back. Okay, sweetie? Just keep snuggling your plushie and I'll be back in a heartbeat. I am back again, sweetie. Here, I found this book. It's called Scrooge and the Magic Fish. I'm not sure I've read this one before, so it'll be an adventure for the both of us. Now just relax as I read you a story, little sweetie. Scrooge and the Magic Fish. Donald Duck was always busy. He worked in Uncle Scrooge's money bin. He cleaned the coins. He ironed the dollar bills. He raked the money so it would be in neat piles. One day, Donald went to Uncle Scrooge to ask for more pay. "I work hard," said Donald. "I should have more money." "More money?" said Scrooge. "I cannot give you more money. I am only a poor old duck." "You are not a poor old duck," cried Donald. "You have lots of money. Your money bin is full of money." "My money bin is not full," said Scrooge. "It is half empty. I am only a poor old duck." With that, Uncle Scrooge put on his hat and went out. "Donald does not understand me," said Scrooge to himself. "I will go to the Millionaires' Club. The people there understand me." When he got to the Millionaires' Club, Uncle Scrooge saw a sign. "Fishing contest for club members," it said. "Catch the biggest fish. Win your weight in gold." "What a great contest," said Scrooge. "I will enter it this minute." And he did. Scrooge ran to the harbor. There he rented a boat and a fishing pole. He rowed out to deep water. In no time at all, Scrooge felt a nibble on the line. He pulled in a very big fish. "What a whopper!" he cried. "I will win the contest for sure." Suddenly, the fish began to talk. "Please," said he, throw me back into the sea?" "What?" cried Uncle Scrooge. "Throw you back? Nonsense! You are worth money. No one throws away money." "If you throw me back, I will give you your dearest wish," said the fish. Thought Scrooge. "A talking fish must be a magic fish. Perhaps this fish really can give me my dearest wish." So Uncle Scrooge wished to have his money bin filled to the very top. "You have your wish," said the fish. "Go home and look at your money bin." Uncle Scrooge threw the fish back into the sea. Then he rowed to the shore. Uncle Scrooge ran to his money bin. Lo and behold, the money bin was full. It was so full that gold pieces and $100 bills were piled up to the ceiling. "I don't understand it, Uncle Scrooge," said Donald. "I was just cleaning a few coins. Suddenly, all this money appeared." Uncle Scrooge jumped with joy. "Oh, what a lucky duck I am," he cried. But soon he began to think, "Did I make a mistake?" he wondered. "A fish who can fill a money bin can surely do more. I was too quick to let that fish off the hook." Back to the harbor ran Uncle Scrooge. He rowed out to the deep water. He called to the fish. "Oh, fish," he called, "it is Scrooge McDuck. I want to have a word with you." "What now?" asked the fish. "Isn't your money bin full?" "It is," says Uncle Scrooge, "but I would like another small favor. May I have a palace? It does not seem right that I have so much money and still live in the same old place." "Very well," said the fish. "You now have a palace. Go home and try to be happy." The fish swam off. Scrooge went home. His house was gone. In the place was a beautiful palace. It had golden doors and marble floors. "I don't know what happened, Uncle Scrooge," said Donald. "I was just dusting the table the way I always do. Suddenly your house was gone." "Don't worry, Donald," said Uncle Scrooge. "You have an uncle who is smart as well as lucky." Scrooge was happy with his palace for about half an hour. Then he had a new idea. "Since I have a palace," said he, "I should be a king. I should sit on a throne. I should wear a gold crown." "Uncle Scrooge, you are being silly," said Donald. Scrooge did not listen. He ran back to the harbor. He rowed out to the deep water. He called to the fish. "What now?" asked the fish. "Is there something wrong with your palace?" "It is a grand palace," said Scrooge. "It is fit for a king. King Scrooge the First, that is." "What nonsense," said the fish. "Is that the thanks I get?" said Scrooge. "After all, I did let you go." "Very well," said the fish. "I will give you the wish too. Go home and try to be a good king." Scrooge thanked the fish and he hurried home. When Scrooge returned to his palace, there were many servants waiting for him. They bowed when he came in. "Your wish is our command, O king," the head servant told him. At the end of the hall was the throne. Scrooge proudly sat on it. On the throne was a crown of gold. Scrooge put it on his head. "Donald," said Scrooge, "run down to the Millionaires' Club. Tell the members that His Majesty, Scrooge McDuck, commands them to come to the palace. They will be green with envy when they see it." "I don't think so," said Donald. "I think they will laugh their heads off." "Don't you dare talk that way to your king," says Scrooge. Then Scrooge thought that perhaps a king was not mighty enough. "I should be an emperor," he said. "Emperor of all the world. Then no one would dare laugh at me." Back to the sea went Uncle Scrooge. He called out to the magic fish. Dark clouds suddenly hid the sun. The sea turned gray. A cold wind blew. At last the fish lifted his head from the water. "Well," he asked. "Being a king is not grand enough for me," said Scrooge. "I must be an emperor. Emperors are really good." "Is there no end to your greed?" asked the fish. "Money, a palace, even being king has not made you happy. I know now there is no magic strong enough to make a greedy person happy. Go home. Be content with what you had before you ever met me." And the fish swam away. Uncle Scrooge went home. His palace was gone. So were his throne and his crown. All that was left was a sad Donald Duck. I don't know what happened, Uncle Scrooge, said Donald. All of a sudden the palace was gone, and now the money bin is half empty again. Uncle Scrooge began to cry. He cried for his gold crown and his lost kingdom. He cried for the heaps of money that had disappeared. I am only a poor old duck once again, he sobbed. After a while, Uncle Scrooge remembered what the fish had said. There is no magic strong enough to make a greedy person happy. Be content with what you have. He dried his eyes. Perhaps my money bin is not half empty, but half full. Maybe I am not so poor after all. Donald could hardly believe his ears. That was a wise fish, said Scrooge. Now you just follow me, Donald. We are going out to dinner. They did go out for dinner. They laughed and had a lot of good things to eat. But when they were finished, Uncle Scrooge handed Donald the bill. He was still the same old Scrooge McDuck, even though a magic fish had taught him a lesson. The end. Look at those adorable little eyes droop. You're so exhausted, sweetie. Did you get enough sleep last night? Oh, well, sweetie, I'm always here for you. If you need me to help you sleep, I'll always try my best. I want to make sure you're getting enough rest after all. I don't want my little sweetie being so exhausted all the time. Even if seeing you all sleepy is quite adorable. I still have to make sure that you're healthy and happy. That is my top priority as your caregiver. You didn't expect me to call myself your caregiver? Why not? I'm taking care of you, aren't I? So that makes me your caregiver. And every little needs someone to take care of them, right? That's right. Let me pat that cute little head again. I can't help but just want to cuddle you. Such a sweetheart. What's up, sweetie? You want another story? Aren't you a spoiled little one? Well, since you asked so nicely and so adorably, I suppose I can read you another story. Hold on. Let me grab you another one. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, sweetheart. I am back with another story. This one is called How to Be a Cat. Oh, hi. I'm Chloe, and as I'm pretty sure you can tell, I'm a cat. I know, pretty amazing, huh? Now, being a cat is like being in an exclusive club. And the only way to be in that club is to be born a cat. But there are some simple instructions that might help you understand what it's like to be as amazing as me. Let's look at my dog pals and let's see if we can make them more cat-like. First rule of Cat Club. Cats act like this. Cats are not accessories. We would never be carried in a purse. We're too busy being our glorious selves. And fetching? Please, you must be joking. Get your own slippers. Cats always land on their feet. It's a thing we do. Dogs don't. They tend to land like clumsy dopes. Cats are too proud to beg. We're above that. We're cats. If cats want something, we take it. Cats are cats. Nothing is gonna change that. And why would you even want to? Well, maybe birds would. Newsflash, Gidget, cats eat birds. It's kind of our thing. Okay, good start. As you can see, being a cat isn't easy, but anything this amazing is gonna take time. When you aren't practicing, take a nap, which is exactly what I'm gonna do now. And that's the end of the story, sweetie. It was a pretty short one. And now, I think it should be time to get some rest, sweetheart? You're barely holding on to consciousness. Aw, don't try and argue. You practically have to pry your eyes open at this point. Just close your eyes and relax, I'm gonna take care of you and make sure you're safe and cozy. A couple more head pats for you. Let's make sure you're tucked in well. There, there. All nice and cozy. Let's get some rest now. Sleep well, my little sweetheart.